probably under the 3 thing.
No, I think I gotta go to you.
Yeah, I gotta go to my page. Play, Finn.
Is it live?
Yes, play.
Okay.
Gotta say thank you to my opening act, which is Finn McCauley on the piano keyboard. And he's over there playing still a little bit. Finn, give me a nice D chord, D major. I'm gonna play, ready?
Do you want the drone?
Nope, I'll tell you when. like a rock I can always return to. Love is my guide, is my treasure, my home. Come down the stairs, my pretty Peggy. Come down the stairs, my Peggy, oh. I like to run my hand to your hair. Well, put on some music and dance real slow, yeah. Been away on the ocean so long, I dreamed that you might forget my face. Now that I'm walking back through your door, I wonder why I'd ever want to go away. Come down the stairs, my pretty Peggy. Come down the stairs, my Peggy, oh. I like to run my hand to your hair. Well, put on some music and dance real slow. Been 90 days since I seen my Peggy. Been 90 days since I seen Peggy, oh. I like to run my hands to your hair. Well, put on some music and dance real slow, yeah. Been away on the ocean so long, I dreamed that you might forget my face. Now that I'm walking back through your door, I wonder why I ever want to go away. Oof. It's like, cue the audience. Applause.
Yay!
So, Finn, this would be a good time for the drone.
Okay.
Well, ladies and jelly beans, thank you so much for being here.
That's so funny.
It is Saturday evening, April 25th, 2020. And just really happy to have a chance to be here and play some music with you all. I haven't done a solo show in many years. And I tell you what, I was really nervous about doing this because usually I'm playing with other people. And playing with other people, it's a little bit easier because if you mess up, they usually don't. You don't usually mess up at the same time. And so your mistakes are often easily blended in to the overall jam. So anyway, tonight is just a special night. The Celtic Junction asked me to do this stream, and I'm more than happy to do it. Such a great organization and a great neighborhood organization. Tonight, if you are interested in sending tips my way, I really appreciate that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of the tips from tonight's performance and I'm going to donate it to the local food shelf here in the Midway, run by the Keystone Community Services Group. Because, you know, at this time during this really crazy crisis, there are a lot of people who are having difficulty getting access to proper food. And that's the case oftentimes, but especially right now during this crisis. So I definitely want to make sure that we support our neighborhood food shelf and folks in the neighborhood that might need any extra help. And my cat seems to be wanting to have a little bit of a chime in as well. So,
My cat.
so you gonna do the drone or what? Just put him in the basement or something. Something happening?
Looks like it started now again.
Oh, did it freeze for a
A
bit?
little bit.
All right. Nope.
Just any. It's fine.
Yep. Do the bass though.
Bass.
Yep. So yeah, I'm using my iPhone tonight to do this live stream because generally the camera is better on an iPhone, but we're dependent on our Wi-Fi, so it may here and there have a little bit of a freeze up. So yeah, go ahead and do the drone for me, and just hold it for a while. All right, see if I can find the lyrics. One thing about my brain is that it's not really a good lyric holder. Just keep it going. Well, we sailed away from Derry Cay on the 23rd of May. We were boarded by a pleasant crew bound for America. Fresh water then did we take on 5,000 gallons or more. In case we ran short going to New York, far away from the Shamrock Shore. Fare thee well, sweet Liza dear, and likewise Merry Town. And twice farewell to my comrade boys who dwell on that sainted ground. If fortune were ever to favor me, or I do have money in store, I'll come back and I'll wed sweet lassie I live far away on the Shamrock Shore. We sailed 3 days and we were all seasick. Not a man on board was free. We were all confined unto our bunks with no one to pity poor me. No father kind, no mother dear to hold up my head when it was so cold. And it made me think more of the lassie I lived far away from the Shamrock Shore. safely reached the other side in 20 days. We were taken as passengers by a man and led around in 6 different ways. Then each of us drank a parting glass in case we might never meet more. We drank a hill to old Ireland and Paddy's green shamrock shore. So fare thee well, sweet Eliza dear, and likewise Merry Town. And twice farewell to my comrade boys who dwell on that sainted ground. If fortune were ever to favor me, or I do have money in store, I'll come back and I'll wed sweet lassie I live on Paddy's green shamrock shore. All right. That's Paddy's Green Shamrock Shore. Sometimes I like to call that Paddy's Green Shamrock Shorts, because sometimes they are shamrocky. Are we having tech difficulties, or having a little Saturday evening beverage here? This one is from the Urban Growler Brewing Company, which is one of our neighborhood breweries, one of our awesome neighborhood breweries. This is the Golden Hammer IPA, and I'm enjoying it from a tulip glass from the Urban Growler.
Fancy.
Oh. See, if you drink beer out of little glasses, you can, it's like you're not really drinking that much beer. Even if you drink like 100 little glasses of beer.
It's like when I make little mini marshmallows.
Mm-hmm.
With a handle. I roast marshmallows.
All right.
Amazing.
We're going to play some mandolin on this next one. Do we have any requests that have come in yet?
No.
Oh. Well, feel free, if you've got requests, you can send them my way. I have a set list here that I'm going to get through, and this set list includes stuff from as far back as Eddie Mac. Going to do some Eddie Mac songs in a little bit here, but... But right now, I'm going to do a little tune set. And as you may know, those of you who are Hounds of Finn fans, what's the difference between a song and a tune? Well, a tune has no words, right? There's no singing in a tune. And generally in the Irish vernacular, or Irish music vernacular, when you're talking about fiddle tunes, they're little melodies that they're excellent for learning for kids, So it's the Center for Irish Music is a great place to take music lessons and to learn, even just to get started. And you don't necessarily have to be interested in Irish music if that's a thing. You can take all kinds of great music lessons there and get a great foundation.
Golden Ticket has been suggested.
Oh, all right. Golden Ticket's on the list. So that one is number 12. So anyway, this is a fiddle tune. This is I don't know if this is actually an Irish fiddle tune or not. It's called Cuckoo's Nest, and I think the actual Irish fiddle tune that this comes from, or maybe Scottish, is named differently. But this is one that I discovered through Nickel Creek, of course. Chris Thiele, who, even though he's like 20 years younger than me, I guess he's a mentor of mine in a way. I don't know. Is that possible? I'm going to get a little fancy on this one. That's Cuckoo's Nest there, with my accompaniment in the box there. So, anyway, I'm thinking maybe what we should do is we should probably have Chris Thiele come and play at the Celtic Junction, don't you think? I mean, he lives here in St. Paul, doesn't he? Or at least supposedly he does, now that he's hosting live from here.
He has to host it from here anymore.
Oh, he doesn't have to host it from here. Well, my understanding is that he does live here in St. Paul. So we should get him up for a master class at the Center for Irish Music, I think. So, you know, keeping the mandolin in tune is always a challenge. As they say, there's only one good way to tune a mandolin. That's with wire cutters. This next one is... It's called Shine Away. This is one that I wrote a few years back for my wife, Karen. And this one, if you're at all interested, I did record this song with my friend Tim Cheesebro on the Big Fun album, the Mac and Cheese Band. Shine Away. It's number 3. Yeah. So let's see if I can remember how to play this. Yeah, there we go. myself time and time again. But to this day, you know I'm not lying to say that you bring out the best in me. Changes, they keep on rolling. But you and I have never gone astray. Our love is like a light that keeps on shining. Let's try to look and let it shine away. Shine away. Shine away.
Yeah! Woo! Rock on!
All right. Shine away.
Rock on, man!
I think Finn really wants to join into the live broadcast here, but I offered and he didn't want to practice with me.
Hey,
So
I never said that.
you did.
I
Well, you just
didn't.
said maybe. But you know,
I told you that if we were to do two, we could do Man of the House, and then you never said anything else to me about it.
okay. Well, I don't recollect that conversation happening quite that way. But that's okay. That's okay. All right. Let's do some Eddie Mac. Are there any requests for Eddie Mac?
Well, no.
No?
I know.
You want?
One from this album.
We're gonna do one from this album. This is an album
Finn, do
Called-
you just think that's funny because it says
called
Damn?
Damn. Which wasn't there a hip hop artist that put out an album called Damn last year that won Emmys and all kinds of awards? So I don't know. Maybe we can cash in a little bit on that. This is from 1998, ladies and gentlemen. We recorded this in Cannon Falls at Pachyderm Studios. We had an amazing time. We got a record contract with a German label called SPV. I have no idea what that stands for, but they were based in Berlin, and we met them at a music conference in France, in Cannes, called MIDEM. It's a big European music conference, and it was just so cool. We met these folks, and they loved our music, and so they said, we want to do a record contract. So we actually signed, it was 1998, so right at the end of the time that there were actually record contracts. I mean, there aren't really record contracts anymore, only for artists that have already made a gazillion dollars, because that's the only reason why record companies would sign an artist anymore, is because they're already making crap tons of money. So, all right, I'm being told to move on, so I'm going to get into the song here. My producer. Anyway, we were so very fortunate to be able to record down at Pachyderm Studios with my friends Mike Mescomer and Chris Weinberger, who I am looking forward to having some more jams with later this year. We're talking about a Eddie Mac reunion concert happening hopefully later in 2020. We'll just kind of have to see what the situation is like in the world around us. But this is from the album Damn. It's called Good Intentions, the song that I wrote. I'll bring this gain down a little bit. Tell me that I was somebody special, and you used to act as if you could not get enough. You used to brag to all your friends about me, as if I was some kind of diamond in the rough. But now you refuse to even speak my name. It's like a game, you either play it or you don't. And if you do, you've got to take it for granted. Sometimes you lose, and when you do, that's all she wrote. You swear you'll never go through all that again, and you think that you can change. Sometimes good intentions, they don't make everything alright, and I know now they got the better of me this time. I want to take back what I've done, but try as I might, my honesty, yeah, and no place in this favor. Well, here I am again, out of my own now. It always seems like things are easier this way. I can't help but stare at all the interesting faces, wondering what they hold inside from day to day. Well, I keep my hopes up, and I keep my fingers crossed that I find someone someday. Sometimes good intentions, they don't make everything alright, and I know now they got the better of me this time. I want to take back what I've done, but try as I might,
if you don't have PayPal.
Oh, well, if you don't have PayPal, you could do the Cash App. I have the Cash App. If you have the Cash App, it's just $ Macaulay Media. Right? So PayPal, Cash App, or if you know me well enough, you could just call me later and we'll figure out something.
So yeah,
Maybe.
So call me maybe.
so yeah, Oma, you can call him.
Yep. All right. So we're going to do another Eddie Mac song. This one is this one goes out to my cousin Mike McCann, who reminded me how great this song is. A few years back when we were on Cape Cod and we were singing this song together, or I should say he was singing this song. I couldn't remember the words. And I may have been a little overserved at the time, so I not only could I not remember the words, but I pretty much couldn't remember anything else. So anyway, this is called Bandit. This is also from the first Eddie Mac album. So those of you who are Eddie Mac fans will remember this. This song I wrote when I was overseas. I was doing a lot of busking in the street, which for my colleagues in Europe, my musician friends, it was like no big deal for them to just grab their guitar and go down, play in the street for a couple hours, make some money, and then go and buy lunch. But when I first got there, I was kind of nervous about doing that because I don't know, I felt like I was invading on people's space. But they convinced me that no, just do it. People love it, and it's also one of the reasons why I decided to learn how to play the harmonica, because when you're just one guy out in the street, sometimes you need a little bit more than a guitar and a singing voice. Anyway, so this song kind of is like a little bit of a narrative of playing in the street and traveling around as a troubadour. Let's see, maybe I'll fix a few things here before I do this, right? Crossing over at foreign border, getting funny looks from the man. A rucksack is upon my back, I got the 6-string in my hand. I play the street to make ends meet, yeah, it's a job in every sense of the name. But if once in a while I can make you smile, I'm one step ahead of the game. I said, whoa, I better make it now like a bandit, yeah. Whoa, I better make it now like a bandit, yeah. It's time to make amends, yeah, yeah. Got a score to settle with fate and a standing argument with time. Got nowhere to go and nothing but dead to go mine. My heart set on that 1 mile, but my mind it won't follow through. I'm in between jobs at the moment. I'm on the lam and feeling blue. I said, whoa, I better make it now like a bandit, yeah. Whoa, I better make it now like a bandit, yeah. m'appelle Pierre. Oui, oui. Yes, I'm gonna make it now like a yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm gonna make it now like a band, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm gonna make it now like a band, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm gonna make it now like a band, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I guess it's time. Well, I guess it's time, yeah, yeah. Well, I guess it's time to make a man, yeah. Hey! Hey! Hey!
So,
Bandit, ladies and gentlemen.
Happy.
we have
A request?
Aunt Elaine and Uncle Jim looking for Jean Jacket.
Oh, Jean Jacket.
We talked about this earlier.
So, Jean
Which
Jacket.
Alma seconded.
Yeah, Jean Jacket is a song that, of course, I wrote in my college band, Baba Yaga, with Andy Bergman and Tom Adams and Paul Marganian and Adam, whose last name I've totally forgotten now. Tom is the drummer.
Tom Adams.
He's
was
got
in the.
brilliant videos on. I should share some of his awesome videos from college.
I didn't know he was on.
There's
Baba
also
Yaga.
John Olander has wondered if you know anything from an obscure 80s band called Toast.
Oh yeah, Toast. That's right. So
It sounds like a knockoff of Cake.
Toast was the first real band that I played in. I mean, I kind of had a little thing before that, little thing before Toast, but yeah. Toast was an excellent, fun band. As a matter of fact, the guys in Toast, Steve Platt, John Olander, Jeff Green, and myself, and I think Jason Hunter was an honorary member of Toast, whether or not he played. He was one of the two people that held me upside down during the Johnny B. Good solo.
What?
Yes. That was part of it. I'll never forget playing Johnny B. Good upside down at the Club Soda play. That's what it's called, Club Soda, right? People's Institute. So, yeah, Toast was my high school band. We played a lot of great music, great covers, some Grateful Dead. We did some Tom Petty, and we did some ZZ Top. We did Steve Miller. That's not the right. Stuff like that, you know? And it was awesome, and it was what a great way to play at high school. But you guys were the reason why I started playing guitar, because back in 8th grade, Steve Platt brought me over to Jay Sheehan's house for a jam, and you all were playing. It was you all, and Edwin was there, and Jay Sheehan was playing drums, and you played Got What I Needed by the Cars. And I remember thinking, oh my God, these guys are playing a song that I've heard on the radio, and they're playing it, you were right on the nuts. It was awesome. And I thought, I have to learn how to play the drums. And I went home and I told my dad, I said, Dad, I really want to learn how to play the drums. And my dad was like, no.
We have
No,
a drum set
sorry.
downstairs, though.
And after a few, we're sitting at the dinner table. I'll remember this all my life. We're sitting at the dinner table, and I had this big presentation. I was like, I really enjoy myself. I'm going to learn how to play the drums. And he's like, just, yeah. And he's sitting there. He's spooning peas into his mouth, looking down at his plate very slowly. And I'm just sitting there just kind of like, I don't understand. Because usually, most of the time, he was okay with just about anything I wanted to do. So he's spooning peas into his mouth. And then he looks up at me and he goes, we'll get you a guitar if you want.
I miss Grandpa.
And that was the beginning of the end right there. So,
So, In God's Country came up too, which is now
Oh.
making me miss the Hounds.
okay.
But
I have a suggestion.
Well, you know, How about, should we do a little banjo? Let's do a little banjo.
I have a suggestion for after banjo.
For after banjo? Okay.
I'll tell you after.
There is nothing after banjo.
Alright, let's see if we can do this.
John Olander says, I love you, Pete McCall.
Well, I love you guys too. If it, like I said, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here.
Sitting in our living room.
I wouldn't be sitting here in our living room playing music over the internet.
I also love Jim McCall.
Alright, let's switch up, right? What's next, man? What's next? Lily!
Another instrument.
didn't even know that. My grandfather played the banjo and the ukulele. I'm guessing maybe the 5-string banjo, or was it a tenor banjo?
We'll have to see what she said.
This is a tenor banjo. Now, the reason why I started to play the mandolin is because when I started the Hounds of Finn with Leslie Rich, a great singer-songwriter and musician who you should check out if you haven't already, Leslie and I both played guitar and sang, and we wanted it to be something a little more Celtic, a little more Irish, and also we didn't want to be stepping on the toes of the Wild Colonial Boys, who at the time were doing 2 guitars and voices. So we wanted to have something a little bit different. So I decided, well, I'd love to be able to learn some fiddle tunes and be able to play fiddle tunes together. But I knew that I would never be able to play the fiddle, or at least not with any kind of, quick alacrity. So so I decided to play the mandolin because I knew that the mandolin was very similar to guitar. It's a fretted instrument. And from what I had learned before that, if you take your guitar patterns and turn them upside down, you can put them on the mandolin, and it's basically a quick cheat. So like if you're playing a G chord, these bottom 4 strings, you take that and you make the same shape upside down on the mandolin, that's a G chord. So pretty quickly what I did is I just took all of my chords, I just replaced them in the upside down pattern on the mandolin, and we went from there. So there's a question from
It's not a question, it's a comment from me. Hi to everyone that's saying hi to me or mentioning Finn and I. I'm not
People are
watching
saying
because we're sparing our wireless. So
Heyo.
I'm monitoring the comments.
And I
So
have
hi, Bill. Hi.
Oh, Bill Nelson.
And I'm playing
Of the
Minecraft
5-string.
with my Wi-Fi turned off.
5-string
Mike's
banjo
here now,
player.
too.
Mike McCann?
Messicomer.
Oh, Mike Messicomer.
Hi, Mike.
Chronic.
Messicomer that
All
I
right.
don't know.
Good to have you in the house, my friend. And
And then plenty of other people. I'm just
this is fun. This is cool. Mike Messicomer has been doing this on Wednesday nights every week for the past month.
Mike McCann.
And you should definitely, if you get a chance, on Wednesday evenings, I think it's 7 o'clock Central Time. If you need to know where, just text me or get a hold of me. But Mike Messicomer does the live thing that he usually does at Freigards in Matamidi. He does it online on Facebook, and he's awesome. So, all right, this next one, we're going to do the Boys of Killybegs because, well, I want to play the Boys of Killybegs.
I'm going to say it's all you.
What?
We're not going to do it.
Oh, okay.
You're going to do it.
Well, I just say we because it's like the royal we, basically, is what it is. So, in 2000, well, Hounds of Finn, we put out this album back in 2010, so 10 years ago, the Hounds of Finn released this record, Songs of Men and Boats, and this song right here is on the record, and it is a song of men and boats. It's called The Boys of Killybegs. And when we did our first Ireland tour in 2014, we went to Killybegs, and it was great. We played at the hotel there. I can't remember the name of it, of course, but it's awesome. It was awesome. We had a great time. And this song is about, because most of the industry there in Killybegs is fishing. As a matter of fact, my friend who I made while I was there, John Cunningham, he is a fisherman in Killybegs. And the other day he posted, yesterday I believe, he posted a video of all of the fishing boats in Killybegs honking their horns for the people who work in the health industry who are on the front lines of this crisis. So that was really cool. And so if you want to see that video, let me know, and I'll share it with you. So we're going to do this Boys of Killybegs song. I just got to make sure that I'm in tune for it. And I got to give a shout out to Cadenza Music, right down on Snelling Avenue, who was able to send me a new A harmonica just in time for this concert, because my previous A harmonica was not working properly. And you would have been very sad to hear me play this song with my old harmonica.
Talking about,
There are wild and rocky hills off the coast of Donegal. y'all, with a fisherman, a hearted, brave, and free. And the big Atlantic swell is a thing they know right well, so they fight to take a living from the sea. With a pleasant rolling sea and a herring running free, and the ships are gliding gently through the foam. When the boats are loaded down, they'll be singing in this town, with the boys of Killybegs rolling home. Out to sea, and the wind is blowing free. You cast your nets as rain begins to fall. The sun comes riding high, and the clouds will soon go by. Maybe today you'll catch a bumper haul, with a pleasant rolling sea and a herring running free. The ships are gliding gently through the cold. When the boats are loaded down, they'll be singing in this town, with the boys of Killybegs rolling home. Very rough and the work gets very tough. The ropes are raised and welts upon your hands, but you'll never leave the sea for whomever you may be. When it's in your blood, it's hard to live on land, with pleasant rolling sea and a herring running free, and the ships are gliding gently through the foam. When the boats are loaded down, they'll be singing in this town, when the boys of Killybegs rolling home. Well, there's purple on the hills and green down by the shore. The sun has cast its gold upon the sea, with silver down below where the herring fishes go. When we catch them, they'll be gold for you and me, with a pleasant rolling sea and a herring running free. The ships are gliding gently through the foam, and the boats are loaded down, they'll be singing in this town, with the boys of Killybegs rolling home. Now together now, with a pleasant rolling sea and a herring running free, and the ships are gliding gently through the foam. When the boats are loaded down, they'll be singing in this town, with the boys of Killybegs rolling home. When the boys of Killybegs rolling home. All right, the boys of Killybegs.
So, Kate Krissick, I knew she'd remember where we stayed. Terra Hotel in Killybegs, and the concert raised money for the rescue service and the cancer.
That's right. So the concert in Killybegs was at the Terra Hotel, and we stayed there as well, and it was what a beautiful place. What a beautiful place, man. Sorry. And we did a little. We raised money as part of the concert for the Coast Guard service, because they have basically all these different places around Ireland. They've got different Coast Guard units that go out, and they're funded mainly by charity and local like property taxes and stuff. So anyway, so that's the boys of Killybegs. I can't wait to go back, John Cunningham. If you're out there, hopefully we'll be back to see you before too long, right? So, I know that some of you may have to go because it's 8 o'clock now, and basically we were thinking it was going to be an hour-long thing. But I'm going to play a few more songs, if you don't mind, because I only spent 10 hours preparing for this. So,
More.
Yeah, more than 10 hours. But I would like to dedicate This next song is dedicated to my stepmother, Krista, because it is one of her favorites. And in honor of my dad, who passed away 6 years ago, almost, well, a few days ago. A few days from now. We were born for the wind, also younger than the sun. And the bonnie boat was one as we sailed into the mystic. Hark now, hear the sailors cry. Smell the sea, feel the sky. Let your soul and spirit fly into the mystic. Yeah, when that fog gon' blow, you know I will be coming home. I gotta hear it. Don't have to fear it today. Wanna rock your gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old. And together we will fold into the mystic. Come on now, yeah. I will be coming home. Yeah, when that fog always blows, I gotta hear it. Don't have to fear it today. Wanna rock your gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old. And magnificently we will fold into the mystic. Come on now, yeah. Too late to stop now. All right. Little Vanny Moe, Van the Man. Mike Messicomer did a killer version of Tupelo Honey the other night, which was amazing. I feel like I could probably just spend the next month watching all of my friends and colleagues playing awesome music online, which is great. So let's just keep on going, right?
Can you play? I have a suggestion.
Finn has a request.
Or that was a suggestion.
Or a
actually.
suggestion. Okay, what is your
Or
suggestion?
a request. If you can play it, can you play Working Man?
Working Man by
Rush.
Working Man by
Oh,
Rush.
dear. I'm surrounded.
Okay.
people.
It's his fault. He turned me on to Rush.
I don't know if I can play Working Man by Rush yet.
What about any other songs by Rush?
Any other song by Rush?
Dave Legred pointed out that we kept the bar up until 3 and met the mayor.
Oh, we met the mayor. That's right. In Killybegs. Yeah. And we partied with the mayor,
Yeah,
didn't we?
that's- yeah.
Yeah.
John
Party
Oldham
hard,
says
man.
Rush, yeah.
Yeah.
Party hard, man! Party hard!
So is the Red Barchetta, is it a flying machine? Or is it just a really fast tractor? I can't tell. I can't tell. His uncle keeps it in the barn on the farm somewhere in Canada, and then he goes out racing, and apparently meets some other racing machine, comes back to the campfire to hang out with his uncle.
This may be the only time where I have no idea about lyrics.
I don't
What
know.
are you even talking
Is
about?
Red Barchetta...
Car.
it's
John
a,
O'Landers
it's
says
a car. Okay, it's a car. All right.
It's
Is
like,
it-
no, it's not car. Car!
Is it a real car? Is it actually a real car that existed in real life, or is it something that they
Ferrari?
made up? Like a Ferrari or something?
I got Ferrari here from Jerry Smith.
All right, somebody requested Golden Ticket, right?
Yes.
Can you play any song by Rush, though?
Any song by Rush. That'll be the
Doesn't
next
come
show.
up when you want to meet girls.
All right, let's see here. We're going to try Golden Ticket. All right. I haven't done Golden Ticket on a guitar in a while. Let's see if... What's going on here? Come on. There we go. Maybe not so loud there. Ah, that's good. Now when I dream of a golden ticket. Hope to find it in my candy someday. Well, my chances are slim, there's only 5 of them tickets gonna take all my troubles away. And if I keep on looking for the golden ticket, something good is gonna come my way. Yeah, if I keep on looking for the golden ticket, something good is gonna come my way. I am moving on up to the California mountains. Yeah, there's gold up in them hills, they say. I'm selling everything I own, even some of my children, just so I can strike it rich someday. And if I keep on looking for the golden ticket, something good is gonna come my way. Yeah, if I keep on looking for the golden ticket, something good is gonna come my way. I have worked so hard trying to find my fortune, I've forgotten what I've needed it for. Well, my children have grown and they've all but disowned me. My wife's gone and walked out the door. And if I keep on looking for the golden ticket, something good is gonna come my way. Yeah, if I keep on looking for the golden ticket, something good is gonna come my way. Yeah, if I keep on looking for the golden ticket, something good is gonna come my way. Yeah, if I keep on looking for the golden ticket, something good is gonna come my way. Nice. There we go. I know that you wrote that on the back of a $5 bill, for sure, Hans and Lisa. Well, probably got time for a few more, and then we should let you move on to watching your Marvel movie marathon.
That's what
That's us. That's us.
Oh, that's us. Sorry. But I'm going to do, let's see, I'll do two more. One of them is an original song, and the other one is not an original song.
Susan Macaulay Smith says she loves it.
All right. Cheers, Mom.
Grandma
Good to see you.
Sue.
Hi, Grandma.
All right. So this next song is one that I actually I posted yesterday on my Facebook page, and it's something that I wrote many years ago, 1993, when I was traveling around Europe once again, doing a lot of busking in the street. And I met a young lady over there who I guess we fell in love, right? But I don't know exactly looking back on it. Well, that's not important. That's not important. The point is we fell in love, but me being my 22-year-old self, I was always doubting everything that was coming along. So I was never sure of my own feelings. I was never sure of anyone else's feelings. And so
Good,
I couldn't be sure. Peanut Gallery is loud this evening. I could not be sure whether or not the feelings that I was having were real. And so I wrote this song. It's called How Do I Know? And it's written in a style of music that at the time I was very enamored of, which was a fellow by the name of Michael Hedges. He was, and if you don't know Michael Hedges, you should definitely check him out. Unfortunately, he died in the early 90s, maybe mid-90s. He was an amazing, amazing guitar player and singer, and he always would play with these crazy tunings, alternate tunings, open D, dadgad, and sometimes just totally unheard of tunings that he would play on the guitar. And he also played this amazing instrument called the harp guitar, which had this big thing that in bass strings. And anyway, he was a Windham Hill artist. You probably know of Windham Hill. But another artist in the same genre is Leo Kottke. And I was lucky enough one year, I went to a concert, it was Leo Kottke and Michael Hedges playing together. And they're both really funny on stage, but Leo Kottke is hilarious. He's still alive, right? I think Leo Kottke is still alive. So if you get a chance to see Leo Kottke on stage, please do, because not only will you love the music, but the stories that he tells in between are just hilarious. And of course, when you've got alternate tunings like this and you need to switch your guitar around, you need to be able to have really good stories to tell while you... Because, a 2-hour concert, you might play 6 songs.
So Andy Bergman says 1993.
1993, okay. That's when Michael Hedges died. So this song is called How Do I Know? And I should probably pull up the lyrics just in case I forget them. Right.
Right. Yeah.
There we go.
Really?
Because I'm really bad at forgetting lyrics, especially my own lyrics.
Really?
Little burst.
Wow. That's surprising, mate. Well, I'm warning you, don't you drag me along too fast. Yes, I'm warning you, you do that's where you're gonna crash. Every time I open up my heart to someone new,
I know? I tell myself this time is different, yeah. And ask myself, how do I know? How do I know? How do I know? Well, don't get me wrong, I don't mean to bring you down. Well, don't get me wrong, I don't mean to bring you down. I don't want to turn your love around. I don't want to turn your smile upside down. But I wonder what's in store for me. Behind those deep brown eyes where your soul is all I see, yeah. And I'm waiting for that feeling again. And I hope it's all in vain. Tell myself this time is different, yeah. And ask myself, how do I know? And tell myself this time is different, yeah. And ask myself, how do I know? How do I know? How do I know? How do I know? All right.
That's a favorite of mine.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Yay! Happiness!
Okay, that sounded sarcastic.
Why would you think
It's the 11-year-old there.
sarcastic?
Joyce Crawford says, "Woo!"
Yes.
Yay! Woo!
I'm guessing that Rory and Chase are asleep or in bed, but if not, hey,
hi,
Rory and Chase, good to
Mike
see you.
McCann says, "Yes."
Woo!
So I'm gonna do one more song. I'm gonna get out the little guitar.
Don't you mean mandolin?
This is
No.
little guitar.
Oh.
This is Lily.
Hi, Lily.
This was a wedding present.
No, it was was it? No, I think it was a Christmas present.
Christmas
It
present?
was a present from me.
It was a present from my wife Karen,
Oh.
and this little parlor guitar. It's probably about 12 or 13 years old now, if no more.
It's more because it was before.
It was
him.
before him, so.
Hi.
That was
So-
when I freaked out the poor guy at Willie's.
We bought this at Willie's Guitars. Shout out to Willie's Guitars. It's a Canadian guitar and it's made from cherry wood. I've loved this guitar as a practice guitar for many years. It doesn't quite have as rich of a tone as that one, but it feels so good to play this guitar. So I love playing it. So I'm going to do one more song with this guitar. And this is a song by the Rolling Stones, and it's called The Salt of the Earth. And I think that this song is very appropriate for what we're going through right now because, I am so very fortunate that I have a job at the University of Minnesota where I can come home and work from home and still earn my salary and our family is fine. But there are so many people out there right now who are having trouble and who are working really, really hard on the front lines to keep all of us safe. And so those people are the salt of the earth, for sure. So I should probably make sure this thing's in tune before I play it, because it will be the not just the salt of the earth, it will be kind of like the fishy sauce of the earth. I tune because I care. That's what it is. I care about your ears. All right, that's pretty good. Let's drink the hardworking people. Let's drink the lowly above. Raise your glass to the good and the evil. Let's drink the salt of the earth. Say a prayer for the common foot soldier. Say a thought for his back-breaking word. Say a prayer for his wife and his children. Burn the fires, stew till the earth. When I look out at a faceless crowd, a swirling mass of gray and black and white, they don't look real to me. In fact, they look so strange. Raise a glass to the hardworking people. Let's drink for the uncounted heads. Let's thank the wavering millions who need leaders but get gamblers instead. Now spare a thought for the stay-at-home boarder. Empty eyes gave the gappers a show. Spare parades for gray-suited grafters. Choice of cancer or polio. When I look out at the faceless crowd, a swirling mass of grays and black and whites, they don't look real to me. Don't they look so strange? Let's drink to the hardworking people. Let's thank the lonely and birds. Spare a thought for the ragtagging people. And let's drink to the salt of the earth. Let's drink to the salt of the earth. Let's drink to the hardworking people. To the salt of the earth. 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 Hey, hey. To the salt of the earth. Hey, hey, hey. To the salt of the earth. To the salt of the earth. Hey, hey, hey. We'll drink to the salt of the earth, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you so much for joining me here this evening. I will let you all know how much we were able to raise and send off to the Midway Food Shelf at the Keystone Community Services. But thank you so much for joining us all, and we just really honored to know you all and be a part of your lives and vice versa. So thank you so
Finn.
much. Hey, Finn, where are you? You're missing out on the grand finale goodbye.
We don't need the cat to.
Yeah,
I mean,
we-
it's wonderful, but
We
cats
do-
don't cooperate.
We do too need the cat.
Anyway, thanks, ladies and gentlemen.
Bye. I love you all.
Have a great rest of your weekend. We should probably put up
Bye.
the sign as we as we take out the live broadcast, now we'll do the play-by-play afterwards.
Battery.
Did you hit finish?
No, it was 10% battery, so
Oh.
I said look on.
Oh, I thought maybe you hit finish for me.